what's going on, you guys? Like, what you guys to the channel? It's your boy Big Dog back with another one take review, and we're back with like one of my favorite shows to review, Euphoria. But this is not season 2. This is not season 1. This is Euphoria special episode Rue Part 1, which was completely catches me off guard because I was not expecting this episode to be like this because it's completely different from any other episode we have seen of Euphoria. It is very, very, very. I don't even want grounded. Is not the word. I guess centered, maybe. You know, like Euphoria is a show, and they even talk about it like in like the little episode breakdown. You know what I'm saying? That they have at the end of the episodes. It's like it jumps from so many different places. It moves at a pretty quick pace. But this one is not that. It's just two people in a diner just talking, discussing things. Okay, episode pretty much starts off with just kind of like a fantasy world of Rue and Jules, and where Rue hope to see hope was reality. You know what I'm saying? But it's not that at all. She's in there talking to Ali, played by Coleman Domingo, who is, I mean, God, Jesus Christ, man. Jesus Christ. Give the man an award for this or something. Also, give Zendaya another one just for, she show like, yeah, I deserve that even I got. Because like those two just sat in there. And I felt like this episode was, yes, it was true. It was about Rue and it was about things that Ali have done. But I feel like this was just a message to people in 2020. And once again, they even talk about that in that like the episode breakdown because like, hey, we're gonna tell you about what's going on in the world, but we're gonna give it to you like in a fashion where like one you're gonna be able to handle it, but it's gonna be real and it's gonna be real raw, which is what the show is. Pretty much what the show is. Also, you have Rue, who's like, I just. It's so tough for me to like break down every single thing because that was a long conversation. And once they got 25, I was like looking, and like it was 25 minutes into the episode, and they were still sitting at the diner. I said, yeah, they're not going anywhere. They're just gonna pretty much let these two go at it. They're gonna let these two talk. They're gonna let these actors, this actor and actress, like you know what I'm saying, show off their skills and like get this message across. You know what I'm saying? In a real setting, like it just felt like you were just like chilling with them. You know what I'm saying? It's not even like you were like you was with them, but you were just like soaking everything up. You know, because like Ali is this old head, this OG. You know what I'm saying? Who's talking to Rue and basically telling her like, yo, I understand every single thing you talking about. Okay, you know what I'm saying? You ain't telling me shit I don't know. You know what I'm saying? What you saying? How you feel, how bad you feel, you know what I'm saying, how you discuss it at yourself, or like you feeling sorry for yourself, or you mad at yourself, you gonna forgive yourself, all this. I've done all this shit before, okay? And like Ali, once again, like they said, and like Ali is the best person to talk to. Because even Ali says, like, if I was one of your friends, you know what I'm saying, you told me about you holding up a glass to your mom, you know, I'd probably be like, oh shit, oh my God, what the hell? But just like, that's not who you are. You know what I'm saying? That's like what the drugs did to you. And I enjoyed the beginning moment where Rue was like trying to like, hey man, I'm good, man. I'm just trying to. It's like man, he just like, man, come on, bro. Who you playing with? And once they broke back that layer and like really got into the thick of things, you got to learn more about Rue. Rue finally just like came out and just like really like broke down how she sees herself and you know and how she feels about herself, and then we got to find out some stuff about Ali and like a little bit of his backstory and like his family problems, like his upbringing and how that like kind of messed him up as he got older, you know. And you learn all these different things and like so many different conversations come up. So many different conversations, so many different things that people in the world are dealing with, and we see the rules dealing with. But I think there was one that just stuck out to me the most, you know? And when like I think it was pretty much like after Rue had already like, this is when like you felt like everything got through the Rue, and she had understood Ali, and like she had finally like peeled back all the layers, peeled back, and like took all her defenses down and told him everything. But I think the most real moment for me was when Rue looked Ali in his eyes. He said, And she's like, I understand everything. And she just said, but I don't plan on being here that long. Bro, I, I don't know if I've ever had a scene just hit like that for me. Just because me and Rue are nothing alike. You know what I'm saying? And so, well, I won't say nothing alike. I won't say, I definitely won't say nothing alike. But I've said that so many times where I was just looking like, that's cool. So this and this happened, but I'm like, I don't plan on being around that long to see any of that stuff. And so when she tells him that, like even he knew, like she's not joking. Like this is real. Like a lot of people say, like, oh man, I don't want to be here and so on and so forth. She was just like, the world is getting worse, and it seems like nobody wants to do anything. Just that whole feeling of just like it's kind of like what's the point? But like he would, but even early in that conversation, it's like people think bad of themselves, and so they don't forgive themselves, so they don't even bother trying to do better. And everybody seems to like judge people off like the worst thing they've done. You know what I'm saying? When it's like, yeah, there's more to a person than that. Okay, that one bad moment does not define who a person is. You know what I'm saying? Um, and so it's just going through all those different things. And I really, really appreciate the episode for that. It showcased some more stuff about Rue, how Rue is not a very reliable source of information, because I noticed that pretty quick when she said like she started blaming stuff on Jules, and she was like, Jules did this to me, like Jules tricked me, and like you she had put so much on Jules, and like even the relationship thing where she was like, oh yeah, we were in a relationship. I'm just thinking to myself, I'm like, they were never actually in a real relationship. I'm like, what is Rue talking about? And there's just so many different things where, especially in that moment where you're talking to somebody and you want them to be on your side. But that's not what Ali was playing. Ali was just playing like, yo, just you got to keep it straight up with me. Keep this shit on the straight and narrow. You know what I'm saying? So I can actually understand and I can actually give you some advice, because you just basically want me to be on your side. And, you know what I'm saying? Defend you in so many situations and stuff, and make me see like you're it's not you at all. What's the point of this? Because I think that was one of the things when she was doing that, when she was talking about Jules cheating on her, or even the fact that like, oh, I can't believe she left me. I'm just like, Ruth, this was your idea. Like this was on you. Like nobody put a gun in your head and said, hey, like no, this is like so many things Ruth did. Like it was on her, and like, but even like when Ruth just talking about like she didn't forgive herself, and that was going to forever take her down, because like that's how she saw herself. She saw herself as a bad person. If you see yourself as a bad person, eventually you'll become that, because you don't bother trying to get out of that. Uh, and another moment when she was talking about how she was sober and she was gonna stay sober, but she had the pills. Like she had forgot that, like, oh, did you just did you forget that you told me you had these pills hidden just in case? Like no, if you had them like stored away, that you was never getting sober. It was so many different things this episode did right. And I really really wonder what episode 2 gonna be. I'm pretty sure they won't release the preview to episode 2 until Sunday, when it officially comes. I guess I could say officially comes out for everybody to see. But like I thought this was good. I thought this was good. Like I said, I thought it was gonna be more of a bridge to like season 2, but it's just like this year has been. I feel like this was the perfect episode. I'm still kind of wondering what we're gonna see moving forward, because like Drew off the drugs, I want to know what direction the show is headed. Honestly, but I really appreciate this episode 100%. You guys, let me know what you thought about it. Down in the comments, what part of the conversation really hit you guys the most, what part really landed the most with you all. Let me know down in the comments. Like I said, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you guys are staying safe. I'll catch up with you guys later. Peace.